In this lecture, we will discuss how to solve system of first order linear differential equation using eigenvalues eigenvector methods when the eigenvalues are complex conjugate. So in this case, we get the eigenvalues as complex number. So let us consider the eigenvalues alpha plus minus I beta. So we can write the solutions as x1 equal to e power alpha t, b1 cos beta t minus b2 sin beta t. Here alpha is the real part of the eigenvalues, beta is the imaginary parts of the eigenvalues. And x2 equals to e power alpha t, b2 cos beta t plus b1 sin beta t. So that you can see here how we write x2 from x1. Just we change the coefficients of cos beta t as b2 and the coefficient of sin beta t as b1. Since x1 is negative, so we write the coefficient of sin beta 2 as b1 positive, because we know that when the eigenvalues are complex, in that case the eigenvalues are complex conjugate. So the solution also complex conjugate. That's why we write here minus, here we write plus. Here we change the coefficients of cos beta t to b2 and here the coefficient of sin beta t to b1. So this is called a linearly independent solution on minus infinity to infinity. So that means this is also known as the real solution for complex eigenvalues, where b1 and beta 2 we get from the vector b1. b1 is the real part of b1 and b2 is the imaginary part of b1. So the general solution can be written as x equals to c1 x1 plus c2 x2. Let us consider an example. So here I consider this example as dx dt equals to 4x minus 5y, dy dt equals to 5x minus 4y. So we rewrite this system in matrix form. So x prime equals to ax, here a is the coefficient matrix, 4 minus 5, 5 minus 4. So x is a matrix where the element is the dependent variable x and y. This is the x. So this is A, and here this is the identity matrix, because our A is 2 by 2 matrix, so you have to choose the identity matrix also 2 by 2. So when we multiply this matrix, then we get matrix by lambda, then we get lambda I equal to lambda 0, 0 lambda. Then we subtract lambda I from A, then we get 4 minus lambda minus 5, 5 minus 4 minus lambda. So you know that characteristic polynomial is defined by determinant value of A minus lambda I. So here we put the value for A minus lambda I. So we get this determinant value. When we consider this determinant value is 0, that is called characteristic equation. So we consider this determinant value is 0, then we find the determinant. We find the determinant value, then we get 4 minus lambda minus 4 minus lambda times 5 minus 5. When we simplify this equation, we get minus 16 plus lambda square plus 25 equal to 0. That means we get lambda square plus 9 equal to 0. So when we solve this equation, we get lambda square equal to minus 9, that means 3i whole square. So lambda equals to plus minus 3i. That means we get a complex eigenvalues. In this case, our alpha is 0, our beta is 3i. So here we see that lambda 1 is 3i, then lambda 2 will be minus 3i. That means the eigenvalues are complex conjugate. Now we will find the eigenvectors for lambda equal to 3i. So you know that to find the eigenvectors, we always use A minus lambda I times b1 is equal to 0. Here A minus lambda I is our known, That means 4 minus lambda, 5 minus 5 minus 4 minus lambda, and B1 is a arbitrary column vector. So we consider here B1 equal to AB. Now we put A minus lambda I and B1 in this equation, then we get 4 minus lambda, but here we put lambda equal to 3i, that's why we get 4 minus 3i minus 5 minus 4, we put lambda equals to 3i, then we get minus 4 minus 3i. So this is a matrix equation. Now we solve this equation. So here we can use first row, also we can use second row. Here I use first row, so using the first row we get 4 minus 3i, this 4 minus 3i times A, then minus 5 times B. So we use row by column method. So 4 minus 3i A minus 5B equals to 0. So when we simplify this one, we get A equal to 5B divided by 4 minus 3i. If we use second row, then we get 5A minus 4 minus 3i times B equals to 0. But here I use only first row. You can also use the second row. So now we get A equal to 5B divided by 4 minus 3i. Since there is only one equation, two unknowns, we can consider B is free variables. So that means we can choose B any complex number. So here if I choose B equal to 4 minus 3i, then we get A equal to 5. That's why I choose here B equal to 4 minus 3i, so that we obtain A equal to 5. So now our obtained vector B1 equal to 5, 4 minus 3i. So this B1 we can write as real part and imaginary part. So I can take the real part 5 and 4 here, then plus I 0, because there is 0, then from here I get minus 3. That means we can say that the vector, column vector 5, 4 is B1 and 0 minus 3 is B2. So we know that the solution for x1 is equal to B1 cos beta 2 minus B2 sin beta 2 e power alpha t. Here our alpha is 0, beta is 3, and B1 is 5 by 4, B2 is 0 minus 3. Then we put this value here. Then we get x1 equals to 5, 4 cos 3t minus 0 minus 3 sin 3t. So that means this is our x1. Now we can use this x1 to get x2. But if we don't write this one as real and imaginary parts, from here we can write the solution as x1 equals to 5, 4 minus 3i e power alpha plus minus beta t, because here alpha equal to 0, that's why we write 3 minus I. But we use the x1 to find the x2. So we know that for x2 equals to b2 cos beta 2 plus b1 sin beta 2. Here our b2 and b1 are known. Beta is equal to 3, alpha equal to 0. Then we can write x2 equal to 0 minus 3, that means b2 cos 3t, that means beta equal to 3 here, plus b1. Our b1 equal to 5, 4 sin 3t, that means beta equals to 3 here. So this is our x2. Since we know that x1 and x2 are supposed to be complex conjugate, so when our x1 is 5, 4 minus 3i, in that case our x2 supposed to be 5, 4 plus 3i. So in our x1 it was 3i, here x2 it is minus 3i, because we know that the eigenvalues M2 is a complex conjugate of M1, same as the corresponding eigenvectors B2 is also complex conjugate of B1. Hence, the general solution of the system can be written as x equals to C1x1 plus C2x2. So here C1 is arbitrary constant. Here I put x1 from here, x1 from here. This is our x1. Then C2 is arbitrary constant, so I put x2 from here, this one. Now here when we simplify this one, when we add these two vectors, so we can see that 5 plus 0 equals to 5, but here we have cos t, that's why this is 5 cos t. So here sin 3t 0 means 0, this will be minus 3 sin t. So our second element 4 cos 3t minus plus 3 sin 3t. Similarly for C2, when we multiply cos 3t by 0, it will be 0. Then 5 sin 3t, that's why it is 5 sin 3t. Similarly here, cos 3t minus 3t, I wrote here minus 3 cos 3t, here sin 3t times 4, that means 4 sin 3t. So this is our answer. So this answer is known as real solution corresponding to a complex eigenvalue. So this is also, we can say this is a general solution. But sometimes when the question asks you to find real solution for the given system, in that case we have to write our solution in this form. And in this case we can say that x1 and x2 are linearly independent on minus infinity to infinity. But we can find x2 in alternative way. So since our x1 is 5, 4 minus 3i e power 3t, so now we will find the vector b2 using this equation. Here we put our a minus lambda I is equal to a minus lambda 5 minus 4 minus lambda. So our eigenvalues in this case lambda equal to minus 3i. So here I put lambda equals to minus 3i here and here. These two remain unchanged. So after simplification we get 4 plus 3i minus 5, 5 minus 4 plus 3i. So this is our arbitrary column vector for B2. Now this matrix system, when we use the first row, we can get 4 plus 3i times A minus 5 times B. That means we get 4 plus 3i A minus 5b equals to 0. When we simplify this one, we get A equal to 5b by 4 plus 3i. Since there is two unknown, one equation only, so we can consider B is free variable. So for our convenience, in this case we choose B equal to 4 plus 3i. Then we get A equal to 5. So now we get our B2 equals to A equal to 5, B equals to 4 plus 3i. So in this case 5 plus 4 is the real part, 0, 3i, but here I have to write, this is not, the I is not here, supposed to be the I is here. So this is imaginary part. But here we use this equation to find the vector B2. Then our x2 equals to AB 5 4 plus 3i e power lambda here minus 3i, so e power minus 3it. In this case we can write the general solution as x equals to C1 5 4 minus 3i e power lambda t. This is for B1 and this is for B2. C1 and C2 are arbitrary constant. But when the question asks you solve it or find the general solution, in this case we can use it. But when the question asks find the real solution for the given system, then in that case we have to write our solution as in this form.